we are batch 1 and batch 2 and of deployment in Isay. So let us include two background of class 6 special child education teacher. So the class 6 special child education institute was founded in July 2022 by the late former Mayor C. Eusebio. It is under the supervision of Principal of Pasig Elementary School, the nearest elementary school to San. It caters for child with different exceptional such as hearing, visual impairment, autism, spectrum, intellectual disability, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, and other learning and physical disabilities.
So this is Isay Vision. Special Children Educational Institute is committed to deliver safe, relevant, efficient, and effective instructional and school, home-based education and rehabilitation services for learners with special educational needs in a safe and healthy environment whereby stakeholders shall be involved in the shared responsibility of implementing its program.
So let us next and vision.
So this is the vision of Special Children Education Institute is committed to deliver safe, relevant, efficient, and effective instructional and school home-based education and rehabilitation services for learners with special education needs in a safe and healthy environment whereby its stakeholders should be involved in a shared responsibility in implementing its program.
So next, confidentiality and ethics. The student information is strictly confidential. Refrain from sharing sensitive information about students, teachers, and other school staffs. Refrain from taking pictures of students without consent. So, kapag pupunta po tayo sa Isay, so bawal po tayo mag-take ng pictures. Pwede naman po mag-take ng pictures.
Pero hindi talaga siya totally necessary kasi lalo na sa mga students na meron silang very private na and lalo na sa mga parents nila na hindi talaga ina-allow din yung mag-take ng pictures din, lalo na sa mukha ng mga bata.
If you're taking pictures, kailangan niyo po na
Manghingi ng consent sa teachers or sa parents, kahit na pumayag ang students is hindi pa rin sila totally pwede kasi hindi alam ng mga bata kung ano yung ginagawa natin.
Yes, that is confidentiality and ethics. So let us conclude to competencies. So first is interpersonal skills, being flexible and positive, able to listen and communicating well are important, criteria for success at work, and in interpersonal skills, it also includes soft skills and active listening. And when it comes to communication skills,
Making communication skills, letter writing, written, receiving phone calls and talks to different individuals verbally.
so
Critical thinking skills. Simple instruction that mean problem solving, analysis, interpretation, inference, and self-expression. And we have leadership skills, time management, relation building, and decision making.
So lastly, we have a technical skills, which is in technical skills we have capability to typing, computer-related skills for Photoshop editing, Excel, and etc. And it also utilization of devices and equipment such like fax machines.
So let's proceed to tips and tricks.
So in tips, first we have
Learn about the company or organization where you'll be working. Arrive on time or even a few minutes early. Pay attention to institutions' by your supervisor or mentor. Dress in a way that appropriate for the workplace. Know the workplace dress code and office policies ahead of time.
So here's our tips. First, yeah, be an active observer, be open-minded and flexible. When the kid is having a tantrum, just ask the teacher or supervisor that assigned to you. Be respectful and approachable, and be a team player.
So this is the challenges that no, yung mga challenges po na kinaharap namin when we deploy and design. So first is adapting new environment. So with work immersion, often places student in unfamiliar workplace which can be overwhelming. Siyempre, bago pa lang tayo sa environment natin sa Pisay, so dapat let us include two challenges. So first, the first challenges that we encounter while we deploy and design. So this is adapting to environment. So in work immersion, often places students in unfamiliar workplace which can be overwhelming. Then, syempre, kapag bago ka pa lang talaga sa lugar, mahirap talagang mag-pop up and mahirap makisalamuha sa environment mo and sa surroundings mo. Kaya isa siya sa mga naging challenge namin kasi unfamiliar pa po kami sa mga nangyayari in our surroundings. Kaya sobrang in that situation, oh my God, yun yung naging challenge namin. So next is
Next is communication balance. Effective communication is crucial, but language differences, cultural nuances, or technical jargon can be there. So, simula siyempre nung na-deploy kami, isa sa naging challenges namin is makikipag-communicate. So, siyempre, bagong mukha, bagong environment. So, kailangan gumawa ka ng mga adjustment para yung bond na dapat na mabubuo namin during work immersion is mas maging strong. Lalo na sa buong 10 days na yun, kami yung magkakasama. So, wala ka namin magbigay ng mga adjustments para magkaisa.
So next is time management issues. Balancing work, tasks, learning objectives, and personal life during immersion can be challenging. Ito yung isa sa pinakamahirap na part sa amin. Lalo sa 10 days yung deployment namin. Yung 10 days, sa loob ng 10 days na yun, 10 days din na maraming ginagawa dito sa school. At lahat yun, kailangan namin habulin during the immersion namin. Lalo na ngayon, third quarter na, so nung third quarter, sobrang mahirapan kami habulin yung ibang teachers kung paano kami pupasa ng ibang requirements namin dahil sa immersion day namin. And dahil din sa pag-ano din namin ng time, lalo na sa immersion namin na sobrang iksila ng time namin kasi maagang papasok sa work namin, tapos yung uwi namin is halos magagabi na rin. So, hindi na rin talaga kakayanin din namin ng time namin dahil pag-uwi din namin, magpapahinga pa kami. So, hindi talaga, mahirap siyang isingit minsan, pero kakayanin ko kasi yung school at saka yung work immersion mo is magkaiba and kailangan mo mabalance ng maayos talaga.
so let us conclude to overcoming the challenges. So first we have maintain a positive attitude, embrace the new environment as an opportunity to learn and grow, observe, ask questions, and adapt project. So yun nga, kanina, diba? So nahihirapan tayo mag-adjust in our surroundings, nahihirapan tayo mag-adjust in our environment. So syempre, we have to overcome the challenges, we have the fact na meron tayong positivity na ma-overcome natin yun na pwede naman tayong mag-observe kung ano yung mga pwede natin gawin, pwede natin maging adjustment. Siyempre, hindi sa lahat ng oras kailangan yung iba yung mag-adjust sa atin. We need to adjust sometimes. So, to adjust, kailangan i-observe. Kailangan i-observe mo muna kung ano yung mga dapat na gawin, kung ano yung mga dapat na i-adjust. Sabi ko nga kanina. Then, ask questions. Hindi naman pinagbabawal na magtanong ka in your supervisors, to your assignees, kung saan ka na-assign, kung ano yung mga
actively listen, seek clarification, and practice clear communication. Be open for learning and improving your language. So yun nga, dahil sa kailangan namin mag-adjust, so isa sa mga elements, hindi naman alam naman natin na isa sa mga elements na para maging successful yung isang communication is, syempre, kailangan actively ka makikinig. So, hindi lang sa side mo, pero yung sa side ng iba. So, yun, dahil doon, magiging balance yung communication between sa and seek for clarification. So, meron lang tayong mga ibang kaunawaan, mas magandang napag-usapan.
Okay.
So, ayun. So, meron man tayong hindi pagkakaunawaan, importante na ma-clear natin. So, next is
Time management, prioritize tasks, create a schedule, and allocate time efficiently, learn to manage deadlines, and avoid procrastination. So, katulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, mahirap i-balance yung school, yung academics, at saka yung work. Pero, syempre, to overcome the challenges sa pagtatapos dahil to overcome the time management issues, syempre, kailangan mo rin malaman yung mga priorities mo muna. Unahin mo yung mga priorities mo dun sa priorities at hindi mo naman dapat munang gawin. Tapos, syempre, kailangan mo din dito nakalagay is create a schedule. Maglalagay ka rin dapat ng scheduling kung kailan mo ito dapat gawin, especially sa academics. Meron kami work immersion, kailangan namin magbigay ng schedule kung kailan namin gagawin yung activities na pinapagawa sa amin. And para malaman namin and learn to manage the deadline. So, yung deadline kung kailan namin ipapasa, pwede din namin siyang ilagay doon kung ano yung mga dapat pa namin gawin sa time na yun.
So next we have, so this is our, let us include the work commercial yung mga sharing experiences natin. So first, we have experience na malinaw. So na batch 1.
So, I'm the batch 1, pero sa experience namin doon, sobrang laki ng malawak din talagang natutunan namin. Especially sa mga nakasama namin. Masaya yung magiging experience nyo kasi, isa din kasi sa masaya doon, is masaya yung magiging experience nyo pag maganda at maayos din yung mga kasama nyo. Isa sa masayang experience din doon, kapag yung mga kasama mo is magiging ka-close mo doon at makakaband mo. And isa lang din sa memorable sa amin doon is yung mga kasama din namin na teachers, yung mga assigned teachers sa amin is sobrang approachable nila sa amin, sobrang nila sa amin, open sila sa amin kung ano yung at willing silang turuan kami kung ano pa yung mga dapat namin matutunan during sa immersion namin. And nag-thank you lang din ako dun sa teachers din na naka-assign sa akin, which is si Ma'am Eunice. Kasi ang naka-assign sa akin is level 1, which is mga 8 to 10 years old sila. And most of them talaga is bata yung mga nasa akin. Pero, hindi ka lang masapak na yung bata, pero okay lang na. Muntikan lang. Hindi naman ako doon. Gaganon na. Umiwas na ba doon? Ganoon ako eh. Pero umiwas na ako. Pero mababait. Actually, lahat naman ng tao doon, sobrang respectful nila sa bawat isa. And alam nila kung paano rumispeto at alam nila kung paano sila makikisalamuha sa bawat isa. And yung mga bata, natuturuan din nila ng ganong attitude. Kaya kailangan din, syempre mga SPED nga yung mga bata, may so dapat sa atin din, nakikita din nila kung paano tayo rumispeto at makitungo sa ibang tao. Dahil nakikita din nila tayo as a teacher. Kahit na lang tayo, kahit intern lang kami doon, tinuturing din nila kami as a teacher din nila at as a parang guide din nila sa Next tayo.
Batch 2. Batch design.
The days I spent at Design were a memorable experience. I had the opportunity to see the other side of life and meet special people, not because they are different from us, but because their uniqueness is what makes them special. In addition to that, I also made new friends. Unexpected bond of friends that we shared doing tasks at work gave color to this environment. I will also never forget the events that were held while we were there. I'm very grateful to the people who guide us, for their patience and help for us, and for the experience that we only have once. In my job training at the Special Education Center, I had the opportunity to work with wide range of students with varying needs and abilities. I gained a better understanding of their challenges and needs and was able to provide tailored support and resources. My experience helped me develop patience, empathy, and communication skills, which I continue to use in my work and everyday life. I believe that I was able to make a real difference in the lives of these students, and I was rewarded with an incredible sense of fulfillment and fulfillment.
So next is, of course, me. so, sa Kisay po, na-assign ko ako in admission office. So, in admission office naman, wala naman, ginagawa lang po namin doon is paperworks, mga editings, ganyan. So, babasahin ko na lang po yung nilagay ko na During the previous work version, I learned many things that I can surely bring and use someday. One of those things is that despite the many tasks, you have to continue and finish those because it's your duty that you need to follow and do. And I also learned how to socialize with other people, especially with people that I am not familiar with. I have met many employees with different personalities during my work immersion at the site. Each and every one of them has specific traits that you will be amazed by. One of these is being responsible for what they do. Their job are fast workers and delicate ones. Not only they can do their work and mostly but they also went and interact with the teach and students in their own ways. Working is never easy. You know that. You need to have perseverance, diligence, love for your work, and most importantly, that knowledge of interaction. Also, you are having a hard time. You still need to do your job correctly because this is your duty as an employee. I am really thankful that I became a part of the site. Also, I was just a student training. The job may really be a tiring one, but tiredness fades when you help the teachers and also the students and supervisors. Based on my experiences, Isai is the instrument for deeper and wider knowledge, the instrument that help you develop certain skills of the children that they can surely use for their needs. So this is our documentation, part 1. This explaining those figures. Anong ganap?
So, ito yung sa amin. Simula day 1 hanggang last day namin is marami talaga kaming ginawa. So, ito yung day 1 namin. So, pinagawa kami dito ng bulletin for Valentine's Day. Kasi, sakto yung pagdating namin is Valentine's Day ata dito kinabukasan. Parang gano'n. Tapos, kita nyo naman, parang close na kaming lahat. First day pa lang. Kasi first day pa lang talagang nagkakilala na rin talaga kami. And, yung iba sa kanila, most of them is known ko na talaga, kilala ko na rin. And, ayan, gumagawa kami dyan ng mga printing. Nag-print kami yan. Kasi, picture lang kami yan. Picture lang dyan. Yan yung first day namin. And ito, yung mga kasama namin sa mga college student na OJT, nakasabayan din namin during namin. And ito yung last day namin. So, sa last day namin, sumayaw kami ang nag-lead sa kami yung nag-lead sa PE nila para sa last day namin. So, ito yung huling task namin para sa last day namin. And kami din yung gumawa ng mga games, kami din yung nag-proceed sa mga games para sa kanila. And, yun.
Ito naman yung documentation namin for batch. Siyempre, first day, kaya ng batch. Sa version namin, siyempre, hindi kami mag-close. I believe, most sila mga kasama namin ay introverts, kaya namin. First day, medyo may kailangan pa. Pero, siyempre, first day, may task na agad. Bulletin po sa bad. Kasi nung nag-pray kami doon, meron na together tayo. I think Women's Month reading. Women's Month reading. Gumawa kami ng video. Kalaunan, siyempre, 10 days na makakasama kami. Naging prefer. Kaya ng batch.
Kurang mag-DM niya. So, yan, dito sa right side, mga teachers is, more of activities na yan. So, nakikita nyo yung mga favorite kami, which is, ihanap yan sa Pasig Elementary School, Nagbuhagan Elementary School, I'm sorry. So, yan, yung may yung sa right side, ayan. Ayan. Pero yan, sport fest po yan ng mga bata. Kasama po ng ibang mga schools.
Together with their families.
Parents. Then, yan, nakita nyo may preparation na namin yan. Gumagawa ko ng infographics, ganyan. Then, yeah, busy-busy yung mga ate ko. Then, yan.
So, dito po kasi sa day, sa batch 1, nagkaroon pa sila ng opportunity na makapag-participate sa PE. So, since kasi kami, nagkaroon kami ng ilang mga delays sa schedule na medyo na-compress yung namin. Hindi naging tuloy-tuloy yung namin, work immersion namin. So, hindi kami nakaabot sa last day, sayang Friday. Kaya, naki-house-out na lang kami dun sa zone. Oo. Since yung mga teacher mismo yung so, yan, kitang-kita na naman dun sa back, sa upper right. Yan. So, yan, yung mga taong mga white hair, kami yun. Mga backup dance. So, kahit na paano, naranasan naman namin yung routine.
So, again,
We are
Juan Albea Pagdilaw.
Rosemary H. Malinaw.
And Brianna Ru Armadillo, we hope that we inspire you. Thank you for listening.